Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer. Welcome back to MotoGP 18, and this is, I want to say, round 5, round 6 from Mugello. You say Mugello? You say Mugello. I say Mugello. So, yeah, we skipped last week. Well, I didn't skip last week. I did the race last week at Bugatti Le Mans, and it was just goofy. It rained, and I ended up like 15 seconds off the front. Not a very good race. I was essentially racing by myself. If I had done a replay, it would have been just looked like hot laps. So, yeah, I just banged my knuckles off the desk again. I do that all the time. So, this is Mugello. We did really well in development programs. We did well in qualifying. We qualified on the pole by about 0.02 of a second. Always reassuring. Makes me think I've got my AI set right. You know that. Started on the pole, dropped back. Lap 2, by lap 2 we were back to like P9, like always. It's the same every race, man. First couple laps grip me. I don't know if it's cold tires, I don't know if it's all the traffic, I don't know what it is. But we are on lap 8 right now, and we're about P6, I want to say P7, and everything's settled down. I think if I was doing 100% length races, I don't want to say it would be okay, but I feel like I would just have more time to work my way back up. However, I would also have more time to tear my tires up. And I tear my tires up in a 50% length race. I have to assume I would tear them up, well, twice as bad in a 100% length race. So, and like always, you know, I know I say this every episode, but like always, I feel like as we develop the bike up and as we develop our character up and as I just get more share time, I feel like I'm getting better at getting in there and painting those curbs. Something that I'm realizing about this sim, and this could just be, man, I don't want to gimmick the AI, you know, that's no fun. But I feel like where this AI, well, that flicker on the front wheel is just super awesome. Lap 9, by the way. I feel like where the AI is really weak and where you can sort of game it is just protect the apex. Even if you're relatively slow through a turn. Oh, got him under braking. Love it. Oh, brakes, doesn't matter the bike. Brakes have always been super good for me anyway, and I don't know if that indicates that like the AI is deficient in braking, but braking is always a great place to get passes in this, to the point where it's, I don't want to say it's not fair, but it feels sort of OP. So where the AI is weak is if you can get in and protect the apex, even if you're slow through the turn, it's like the AI just can't get any further inside you. So, and it's like they don't like to pass on the outside. So if you can protect the apex, and that's something that I've really struggled with, is getting in close and just painting that curb. But if you can get in tight on the apex and defend it, that seems to be a way to, well, defend, to hold off and keep positions. And that, I feel like I can't do that when there's all the traffic, because I'm just so mindful of getting crashed out that I tend to be a little, you know, I tiptoe, and I end up tiptoeing away from that apex, and they just shoot through there. So, but man, I'm loving this game. And it's, I don't play it a whole lot. I really just play it when I record. I mean, I do the development programs and the practice and the testing, and then I qualify, and then I do the race, and then I put it away again until the next week, the following Thursday when it's time to record again. But I really do like this game. YouTube has changed the way that I game, not necessarily in a bad way, but because I'm focused on sticking to a schedule, I can't just game casually, and it really has changed the way I feel about certain games and certain sims. Not good or bad, just it's pulled me away from some, and it's pushed me into others, I guess is a good way to say it, as far as time and the chair time. So yeah, man, we are, now I want to say we're P5, and I don't know if we get another pass on this final lap. We get close, though, and you know, it's that John Elway syndrome. I feel like if I had more time, if I just had more time, I could have reeled in P4. But the next trick, I mean, I feel like I'm riding the bike better. I feel like I'm carving better. I feel like I'm defending better. I feel like the next trick is going to be figuring out how to survive lap 1 and lap 2. And if I can make it through lap 1 and lap 2 without giving up 8 positions, I really feel like we could be on to something here. Right? You see what I'm saying? Here's your strategy. Don't give up 8 positions in the first lap and a half. Oh, the guy wants it. He's coming back for P5. He wants it. He's sliding around too. I love it. I am getting more comfortable sliding the bike. Now the MotoGP, the Moto2 where we are now. Moto2 does have traction control. So I feel like I need to get, and you can adjust it in race. I feel like I need to get better at doing that as well, because obviously that's something you want turned down early on, give you more power, and then turn it up as your tires start coming apart. But I am getting more comfortable sliding the bike regardless of traction control and everything else. I do feel more comfortable sliding, and I mean, I don't want to be like Drift King or anything, but it's nice to know that if you do start to fade a little bit, that you can just gather it up and that it won't be the end of the world. So, coming up on our finish, that's the end of lap 10. Let's see how we did. Long straight, and the start-finish is like down toward the end of it. Boom. How'd we do? P5. Yeah, 1 second behind, a half a second in front. Okay. As far as P4 and P6, you know what I mean. Right, so we're gonna... Now we did, because we won at Bugatti Le Mans, we had gone from like 7th in the championship up to 2nd, and we just dropped back down. But we're still, I mean, we're 4 points off 2nd. That's not bad for this far into the season. I'll try to keep that going. And let's see how we did on development. No chance of being fired. Creeping our way up toward first rider. And we got all 3 of our objectives. Okay, fantastic. Good on us. So let's go into development programs and let's see how many points we have to work on the bike. We carried over about 3,500 points. Ah, nice job, buddy. All right, congratulations. Have a seat. I like his little mullet that he has. All right, or those dreads. Could be either one, right. All right, loading, loading. Still loading. Here we go. And we proceed. You know what? I'm not going anywhere, man. I'm staying in my team. So, development. Bike development. We have 15,000, so we should be able to do 2 of these. Now, I noticed something when we did suspension after Bugatti Le Mans. There were options for hydraulics when we picked elasticity. That disappeared. So, maybe you only get to level the bike up to a certain point per category, because for aerodynamics, same way. I feel like when we picked the second one, some of the others disappeared. Brakes, I don't know. I'm not having any problem with brakes whatsoever. So, stiffness. React faster when steering. Rate of descent. Let's go with lean. Put that bike down faster. All right, and then we've got these. Can't do anything there for now. Okay, yeah, these are getting more and more expensive, but brakes now. Because these are level 1, they are cheaper, but we still don't have enough points. Right on. There you go. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of MotoGP 18 from Mugello in Italy, and we will see you next time. Take care now.